Hello, and welcome to my channel, where you can learn English through easy stories. Today, I'm going to tell you another story from Aesop's Fables. Today's story is called The Grasshopper and the Ants. Let's get started. It is a summer day. The sun is shining. The grass and the trees are green. And this is a grasshopper. A grasshopper is an insect, a bug. And grasshoppers live in the grass, and they hop. They jump very high with their big, strong legs. And here are ants. These are ants. Ants are also insects. And ants live in a colony with many other ants. This is the anthill. The anthill. It's a beautiful summer day, and the ants are working hard. The ants are gathering food. They're gathering food. Gathering means they are looking for food. They are searching for food. And when they find food, they carry it back to their colony. For example, if a person is eating bread and they drop bread on the ground. They drop a slice of bread on the ground. The ants find the bread, and piece by piece, little tiny pieces, they carry little pieces, little crumbs of bread. They carry them back to their colony. From morning till night, all day long, they look for food, and they carry the food that they find back to their ant colony. One day, the grasshopper sees the ants working, and he asks, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And the ants reply, "Can't you see? We are gathering food and taking it to our colony." But the grasshopper is confused because it's a beautiful summer day. There's lots of food. So the grasshopper asks, "Why? Why are you gathering food? It's a beautiful day. There's plenty of food. Why don't you come play with me? We can dance. We can sing, la 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 la. We can have fun. We can have a good time. Come play with me." The ants say, "Yes, you are right. It is summer now. The weather is wonderful, and there is enough food now. But soon it will be winter, and there will be no food to eat. We need to prepare for winter." We need to store away food now while there's plenty so we can eat in the winter when there's no food available, when food is scarce. And the grasshopper says, "Oh, you worry too much. Winter is months away. Come on, guys, live a little. Have some fun." But the ants are steadfast. They do not listen to the grasshopper. The grasshopper tries to convince the ants to go play, but the ants continue to work. They continue to gather food. And the ants tell the grasshopper, they say, "Grasshopper, if you want to be lazy and not prepare for winter, then you will pay the consequences. If you don't prepare now, you will not have enough food when winter comes. You won't survive the winter. You will be hungry, and you might even die. You might even die. You might not live through the winter." But the grasshopper says, you're just a bunch of worrywarts. I'll be just fine. I'll be fine. There's plenty of time before winter." The days passed. 1 day became 2 days, became 3 days, 4, 5, and the days turned to weeks. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The weeks turned to months. Here are the months. June became July. July became August. August became September. And during all of this time, the grasshopper never gathers food for winter. He always puts it off. He always thinks, it's okay. I have time. I can have fun now and work later. Every day, the grasshopper puts off work until tomorrow. He procrastinates every day. And soon, summer comes to an end. Summer ends and fall begins. The leaves on the trees turn bright colors. The leaves on the trees begin to turn bright colors. They turn red and orange and yellow, and the leaves begin to fall to the ground. And the days get shorter, the nights get longer, and the hot days of summer begin to cool down. They begin to cool down into the cool days of fall, because winter will arrive soon, and the grasshopper has not been gathering food. He's not prepared for winter. So, what do you think will happen to the grasshopper? How will the story end? Winter has arrived. Winter is here, and it's cold. It's very cold, and there's snow on the ground. In one version of the story, the original version, the grasshopper goes hungry. The grasshopper didn't prepare for winter, and so now the grasshopper must face the consequences. He must not eat because he didn't work during the summer. And the ants do not help the grasshopper. The ants think, the grasshopper gets what he deserves. He didn't work, and now he must starve. He must not eat. But there is a second version of the story, a different version, in which the ants take pity on the grasshopper. They take pity on the grasshopper and they share their food. To share means they give a little bit. They prepared well for the winter and they gathered extra food just in case. And the ants remember that the grasshopper didn't work. The grasshopper played all summer. But the ants are still kind. They're kind to the grasshopper, and they give the grasshopper some of their extra food. Let me know in the comments what you think should happen to the grasshopper. Do you like the first ending better? The first ending in which the grasshopper faces the consequences of not preparing for winter and has no food to eat? Or do you prefer the second version, the second ending, in which the ants help the grasshopper by sharing some of their food with him? If you like the way I tell stories and want to see more, please check out my other videos. I will include a link in the description and also at the end of this video. See you around.